and STEM advancements in youth. Tune in, ask questions, and let's talk IT. Brought to you by the St. Kitts Nevis Robotics Association.
TDC Financial Services. We're here for you to help you make your dreams come true. Whether your needs are big or small, we'll support you with them all. TDC Financial Services. We are strong. TDC Financial Services. This is where you belong.
TDC Financial Services, where money is made easy.
Hey, how was your day? Glad you could join us today. We got it with no time to play, with no time to waste, so we're gonna keep up the pace. Hey, most likely, y'all don't know about IT. I mean, like, most of the old folks, they don't know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Today we're talking IT.
Yeah, okay, hey,
Today we're talking IT.
yeah, alright,
We're gonna keep it lively.
Okay.
Learning here is likely.
Hey.
When we're talking IT. IT.
yeah, hey,
Today we're talking IT.
know your computers, this for the viewers.
Today we're talking IT.
We are the tutors, we got the humor, yeah.
Today we're talking IT.
okay.
Learning here is likely.
Learn to hear is likely, so let's start IT.
Hey, welcome back to Let's Talk IT 98.9 Win FM. I'm your host, Crazy Sanjeev. And joining us today in the studio, we have Mr. Ever Williams once again,
Yeah.
with his jacket on. What's up?
I'm good.
Are you cold?
Just homie.
You
I've
cold,
been
Miguel?
technically.
It's so hot outside.
I was in AC all day. What are you talking about?
Fam, I'm sweating in the AC.
That's your fault. You went out.
Yen wrong.
Exactly.
But yes, guys. Last week we ended off with a conversation we had with Dr. Neil and Everell, where we spoke about CES and a few other technologies that are currently, popping. So here is a few updates on what actually took place in CES. Now, I do have the full list today because I, did my research. Everett was helping me research by watching me do the research.
Lol.
So, for those who are into laptops and want something extremely gaming, you could always check out Asus because they just brought out a few different systems, especially the one that's really catching my eye right now is the Asus Zenbook 17 Fold. So it's like the Samsung's foldable phone, but it's a laptop that can fold. Now, this is a unique concept because I've never seen a laptop get... I feel stupid for saying that. I mean, laptops do fold down,
Yes,
but I
they
mean,
do.
it's the entire laptop is a
like,
screen.
It was like whoosh.
Yeah, the entire
Yeah.
laptop is like a huge screen.
I mean, technically, it's like you replace the keyboard and everything, right? Like you just type on the screen.
Right?
I mean, that's even better because you got them keys that just jam. Like
Right, I think we did speak about that, like the butterfly switches.
Yeah.
Apple's butterfly switches versus the cross-section switches.
Yeah. But
So, I mean, it's kind of innovative because we also spoke about the Razer's Project Sophia, the gaming desk that is fully modular. And that also has a keyboard built into the desk that does not have any function of
it's like
press.
It's remember on the
it's touch sensor based.
yeah, so you could just take off any part and then put it anywhere you want.
Exactly.
So that's a vibe right there.
So that's fully modular, and this book, Zenbook 17 Fold, is actually a hybrid laptop and tablet. So let's say you don't want to carry your big, bulky, like the whole laptop feel and so on. You can always change it to a switch or a tablet mode and carry it around. Now I understand the reason why Windows has tablet mode. So there's actually a next system that we did notice. Now, we're not sure about the price for this, but we know the price for the other one.
Yeah.
Everett, would you like to do the honors? I don't know the price, my guy.
Which one? The one that's
ROG,
fold?
yeah.
The ROG. Woo. That's
It was like a good price.
It is
For a
It's-
gaming system.
I mean, technically speaking, it's the better. Like
It's-
way better than the one that is 2021.
No, the 2020.
Is it 2020?
Right. The G14 2020 model is at $1,500. Has a 3060, a 3050, and also a few other things. But what makes this remarkable is that the 2022 version of the G14 from Razer Zephyrus the ROG Zephyrus is that its system has AMD capabilities. So it has the AMD Ryzen 9 and also has the AMD Ryzen 6, not Ryzen, Radeon 6. So it has some of the best in the game. So I feel like it'll be like a very hands-on experience for those who are like into gaming. Especially because it's 14 inches of screen, so you could carry it on anywhere. So it's basically a notebook.
Technically speaking, it is.
It is a notebook.
It is a notebook. It's just well covered and protected, and make sure that it's ready for any hardcore work.
Exactly. And also, speak on the line of devices. People have this huge discussion going around. Apple, Samsung, Android.
It's a debate between the two.
It's always a debate.
But technically speaking, the both of them is kind of equal in certain parts. Like we mean like certain parts taken from other parts. So
because even the iPhones have the Samsung's battery in it, so you can't really say. But the thing about that differentiates, actually, never mind. I'm not going to go in depth with that. That's a whole show by itself, or 3 shows.
It is.
Because differentiating them, I'm going to be biased because I'm biased to both. But in the end, for those who are looking forward to the S22 or any other lineups in the Samsung series, I think we need a drum roll, my guy. We need a drum roll for that. And February 9th is going to be the launch, is the official day when they're going to be revealing all the new lineups in the Samsung series. Not only will be there phones, but also tablets, headphones, and so much more. And also along with the same lineup, Apple, of course, has to come to take a piece of cake. And apparently they're releasing the iPhone SE 3 this spring.
They're stepping it up.
But that's not all. There's more information regarding the iPhone 14 and the iOS 16. Now, iOS 16, there's not much information, so I'm not going to speak about it. But the the iPhone 14 now, everyone talks about the iPhone 13 because it's the first phone to reach a terabyte.
That's true.
And also, it's a gaming compatible phone because it has 144 hertz refresh rate on the screen. Now, that's not all. The iPhone 14 comes with no notch. So you don't have this huge bulky thing on top.
Oh, so they removed it.
Right, they basically removed the notch on top and they just made it like the dot for the sensor and the camera. Which kind of makes sense, and I think Samsung did already do the initial.
Yeah, they already did it.
I think it's the A series or J series, one of the series.
One of those two.
Now, obviously, we talk about Samsung so much, we talk about this so much, but there is another phone which is from China. This phone has come with compatible capabilities along with the laptop, where once you place your phone on the laptop, it immediately screen shares your phone onto a laptop screen, so you could use your phone through your laptop. This is from Huawei.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to say Hawaii.
I like saying Hawaii for no reason.
No, Hawaii. I think I started saying is Hawaii.
Oh.
And then let's just say I have a Chinese friend who just literally scoffed me head to tell me that it's Huawei.
Yeah, it's Huawei, but for me, I just prefer call it Hawaii for some reason.
Hawaii.
I just like it. Like, it just matched the phone to me.
Yeah, it sounds nice as well.
It is.
It sounds nice. Hawaii.
But
Kawaii. I'm just playing. Anime.
That screen share that is on the computer is very reliable. I could tell you that when it comes to transferring files,
100%,
even charging your phone and stuff like that.
Yeah, because you could actually transfer your file directly from there into your system.
Exactly.
It's much more reliable because it's wireless as well.
Yes.
So because right now if I have to transfer something, I could use iTunes, but it's a long process, lengthy process. I don't want to do that. Or even if I'm using like Samsung, it's a lengthy process. Just connect it and yada. Rather, I can just place it on my
Just slap it on there and just zoom.
There you go. I have my stuff up here. mean, who doesn't want that?
It's an easy way and quicker, and it was waste less time. Like,
Right?
Just drop, go, and be gone.
Right, my guy. But there is something else when you say easy convenience, right? You know, a lot of us. I mean, especially in Sands Complex, there's a lot of persons who have doorbells, security doorbells.
Yeah.
And I think most persons know about Ring.
Yeah, Ring.
The Ring doorbell series. But have you ever heard of the FE security doorbell?
Nice.
It's EUFY.
I haven't heard of it.
Apparently, FE was one of the top best rated and selling doorbell during CES.
Question: when did it just came out? Like, it came out recently?
CES.
Huh?
CES 2022.
Oh, damn.
Yes,
I think they just dropped.
Yeah, and apparently it has capabilities of 2K, clear camera vision, along with tracking, just like Ring, but it's more precise with its tracking to know who's the owner, who, like your pets and everything. So let's say, for instance, you have a family guest come over, it will announce who's the guest coming over. So I feel like it's gonna be more convenient to know who's there. And if it's like a stranger, it's gonna be like, hey, bye. I would like that.
Probably just notices, oh, a burglar reach.
It just knows the burglar so well.
But that's very cool. This,
But there is something that I personally want.
What?
For the viewers who know, I always wear a ring in my pinky. There is a ring that came. It's a tech ring. Well, let's just say a health tech, right? It's called Movano Ring Movo. Well, it's called Movano Ring, right? Think about this ring.
What is ring that had like carry storage in there, something like that?
Well, I'm not sure. I went through this a lot, but one thing that I did realize, it has capabilities to check your pulse. It has the capabilities to test you for like your, how do I say, like things that your main things. Like for example, I have an Apple Watch on. This always checks for my BP, my blood pressure and so on. So let's say I'm running, I know how much I'm exceeding. Or if I'm breathless, I know how far I've reached to the point where I'm going to puke. So this ring does everything, and it transfers the data into your health app.
Okay, that's cool.
I feel like it's kind of interesting concept, because I feel like some persons might exploit it to use it also as a NFC.
Yeah.
Like going to places and so on.
Yeah, I mean that's an easy way for transferring like your passport or business files or anything like the images. Yeah, I mean like futuristic.
Like pictures?
Yeah, pictures like that. What I mean.
I was like, what, huh?
I mean, hey, later on in the future, you don't know, we stop using passports. You don't know that.
I mean, you see, right? Later in the future, this is what I want to do. I want to just boop my fingers up in the air, and a screen just pops.
You just tap.
Right? I want to be like Tony Stark. And speaking of Tony Stark, guys, it's time to introduce the man, the myth, the legend, the Tony Stark of St. Kitts. Dr. Ricardo Neal is in the studio with us. Mr. Neal, how are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm doing fine so far. That's a very heavy introduction.
It has to get heavier each time.
Yeah.
So next time, we can introduce him as, the dude from Matrix.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, you can go check out my Instagram. It's called CrazyTube. We have a really nice picture of Mr. Neal in the Matrix.
Oh yeah.
What you guys have up there now?
That's a vibe. I'm gonna lie.
Also, we have some pictures of him as Men in Black.
Yeah, Men in Black as well.
It might be.
A few things.
But the Matrix is that's well put in. I'm gonna lie. That's well.
I saw the Matrix one. It was okay.
I
all
realized
right.
some mistakes I made, but the mistakes actually became
Wait, yeah.
I didn't even realize the mistake until after.
Who was the one who shared that on the story?
It was Jadian from Keep It Supreme.
Oh, so he saw it.
Yeah, he saw it. That was crazy.
So he shared it on his Instagram story, and I was just watching. I was laughing.
That was like it's spreading quick.
Indeed. I mean, of course, if plus I think the new Matrix movie also came out at the same time. I just found that out last night.
Yeah, I watched it.
Damn, y'all on the spot. Y'all quick with it.
But
You see, right? If you don't, you get spoilers. For example, Spider-Man No Way Home.
watch that too.
I had to go and watch it the very next day, because the very third day after I watched it, my entire WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, all my stories are filled with spoilers.
I mean, that's what
And I
it's-
was like, okay, cool. I don't need the spoilers because I already watched it. But at the same time, for those who don't know, me and Everett have our own podcast called Crazy Podcast, and we kind of spoiled the whole movie.
episode.
Accident.
It was only my one episode.
So I think the best thing for you guys to do is if a movie comes out and you really like it, watch it immediately.
Yeah, watch it immediately before.
Or be
even-
like Naeem, watch it 3-4 times.
I mean, but the thing is, he tried to spoil us. That's the crazy part about it.
Did he?
Remember he posting on his status? Remember you literally had to block him.
And I haven't blocked since a while now.
Oh damn.
For multiple reasons, because we are anime people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
There's animes going on, Attack on Titans and so on. So, I don't want spoilers, I don't want to be spoiled. So I just stay away from WhatsApp as well. Even Mr. Neil is forced to message me on Discord these days.
Yeah, on Discord and using up different technology than usual.
At least you're back in it.
Yeah. But for the viewers now, there is a few other things. CES is not only the only thing that is blowing up January of 2022. There's bigger things. For those who are into gaming or also know about certain gaming industries, or let's just say particularly tech industries, like Microsoft, Activision, Sony, these big company names, of course, because they've been around for a while. Did you know that Sony, Microsoft has Minecraft for years, Epic Games has Fortnite, but Sony just bought Destiny from the parenting company Bungie. So they bought the company that owns Destiny for $3.6 billion in a recent deal.
Okay.
But that is not all. To top it off, it seems like a next company that has Take-Two has kicked things off with its deal to buy Zynga for $12.7 billion. But you know what? The big guns showed up for January. Microsoft said, I'm going to top everything off. And they just bought Activision Blizzard for a
collection.
whopping $68.7 billion. So Microsoft officially owns Call of Duty and the entire lineup from Activision Blizzard. I feel like, things are going to change.
It's gonna be spicy, I could say.
Right,
That was
because
spicy.
Sony kind of got Halo with Destiny because Bungie was operating Halo, and Halo used to be under Microsoft.
It used to be all up there.
So right now, that's a huge swap, and it seems like Sony did this purposely to compete against Microsoft and Epic Games Fortnite, because right now, right now, the number one game in the world is Fortnite. Following up is hold on. The following up game is surprisingly, I don't even know how to say this, is not Minecraft. It for some reason is this game called Invasion. It's a new multiplayer game for music. And along that, you have third Horizon Worlds for Metaverse. Now, it seems like Sony's trying to compete because Sony has always been a competitor with all their games. So this is huge for January. Now I wonder what February is going to hold, because it's February 1st. And by the way, I forget to mention this. For those who are watching, this is Black History Month. And I just heard about that over the radio, and we are in the radio station. So I might as well say about it. Mr. Neil, any thoughts about that?
Which one?
Black History
Black
Month.
History Month.
Oh, well, Black History Month is black. I think it's a month that should be. I think they should focus on innovation in this month. Most time. Well, I'm going to talk about research and development. I think that is what's supposed to happen now. Should be a month where we focus on what can we do to transform even more in technical in the technological world.
Now, Mr. Neil, I'm glad you mentioned that. You know why? I just found some interesting tech. Now, all of us here like cars, right? I believe even our viewers, most of them like cars, or at least own a car.
Skirt.
How would you feel if there was a Uber service without a driver? A driverless Uber. In matter of fact, in San Francisco, there is a company called Cruise that is a self-driving company backed up by General Motors and Honda, which was announced to public and a wait list. So they're doing free trips
Oh, for real?
because they're not yet confirmed if they can charge their customers. So doing free trips right
trips.
now. And it's a driverless service. It's a robo-taxi service in San Francisco. It has a significant step, not only to the company itself, but also to the innovation of automotives.
Okay.
Now, the crazier part about this is that so
Self-driving.
far, yes, and so far it seems to be fully electric. So it's an eco-friendly system as well. So I feel like this might be a change, to the future.
I mean,
I feel like
waiting for.
Mr. Neil, I mean, we need a self-driving car now, Mr. Neil.
That's gonna. It's a piece of technology that is coming. It's coming. I can't even say there are gonna be some challenges, but because the way how technology is, it's coming. It's coming.
Always
It's coming
evolving.
full force ahead. Because more and more, most of the guys who are dealing with the self-driving technology, they're focusing on accuracy and seeing if they can fit it into the legislations in the country, and they're getting it done. So I'm seeing it coming. The only thing is left now is for Elon to begin to allow Teslas, to be here in the Caribbean region. I'm not sure what is preventing them, but that is left to come. And I'm sure Elon is he's investing a lot in ensuring that technology keeps on refining every single day.
And think about Elon, he keeps evolving every day.
Yeah, he never stops.
And I believe they just launched the next set of Starlink satellites over the Caribbean. Because I just received a notification the other day, an email from Starlink, because I am pre-registered with them. I received a notification saying that I can pre-order their satellite now, so that I can get their Wi-Fi connection.
Okay.
Now I feel like that's kind of a step up since it's been about 2 years since I registered. So it feels like this is the time they're taking to set everything up around this part of the world.
Yeah, the whole gap is closing very, very fast.
I mean, soon we're gonna have rockets flying from here to Mars. And I think Elon's also started he already started clinical trials for Neuralink,
oh yeah.
which is also one of the biggest talks of January. And the first few clinical trials I believe has already begun. So I am kind of interested to see how this will play out. I mean, listen, if someone can see what I'm dreaming or thinking, it'll be amazing. Because if someone can see my dreams, they would make a whole movie out of that. I have some really crazy dreams. Listen, for example, last night we were talking last night. I fell asleep and I had a dream of you coming in a flying saucer, not even a spaceship, flying saucer, like one of those cartoony ones. And then Tom and Jerry are next to me. They're fighting it off, and I get caught in that like Bugs Bunny. It's just weird things going in my head. It's a dream, and I wake up this morning. I was like, what did I just dream about? I feel like that would be amazing if we can actually see that. And I think that was one of the things he mentioned during TED Talks. That is the goal for persons to revisit their dreams, their memories, and so on. So I'm kind of excited for that for Neuralink.
Yeah.
Now I think there is one more thing that I have left to discuss from everything that we have gathered. Now there is a few more things that was announced during CES. Now the first thing that actually caught everyone's eye, I believe, is a very unusual gaming gear. Let me not say gaming gear. And I feel like a lot of persons require this, especially if you are someone who keeps everything to yourself and have to let everything out at some point, and also if you're into music. This gear is called Lightboxer VR. What it is, it's a boxing gear. It's like a boxing bag with pads on it, with musical lights. So every time the musical light travels to a certain pad, you have to box it for that pad to register. So it's something like Lightsaber or Geometry Dash, but in a real life boxing version of it. And I feel like this is something that's going to be intriguing. Seeing it,
So it's like a boxing bag and you.
yeah, it's like
punch
a
it.
boxing. It's like a pad.
Mhm.
So it's like a pad with like 6 to 9 different smaller pads that are punchable. So, and the way it's set up is to also train your arms, your whole body, everything. So even your leg stands, the pad for the leg stands as well is set up. So it's like one of those arcade games where, like those dance arcade games where your leg movements and hand movements need to be alike. So it seems really interesting, and this is actually going out in the market soon. And it's not actually as expensive as the Oculus Rift and those things. It's the basic version I see it for $399 US dollars, and then you have the advanced version for those who have monies growing on trees, which is $3,200. And the advanced version comes with the whole gear set, everything. So you can also feel like for the knee pads and so forth. I feel like this is something that I might need. Mr. Neil, investment. I'm just playing.
One more thing. The thing that you said that Elon Musk will do convert into the Caribbean now with their Teslas and vehicles and etc. There is a good amount, it's a small amount of Teslas that's in Jamaica.
Okay.
I believe there's also Teslas in Trinidad.
Yeah, that as well.
That's the first place I saw a Tesla in Trinidad.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I'm like popular around. So you saw some in Jamaica?
Yeah, there's some in Jamaica. It was like a couple of months, like 11 months ago or something like that.
Okay.
So it's coming there. It's
'Cause I think the best place to have these vehicles are in the Caribbean. The best place to have them.
Indeed.
Yeah,
because
think about
it's perfect
emission
for the roads and also
and the emission.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing, it's better for the environment.
And plus, it's solar. If it's solar powered, it's even better because it's always sunny.
It'll be way better than.
Yeah, it's a perfect. And speaking of solar powered, Mr. Neil, you know some of us like bicycles. Do you like bicycles?
Yeah, actually.
But do you like e-bicycles? An electric bike.
Electric bike. Come on, I still want to put the effort.
Yeah, you're gonna put the effort, but you could switch if you want.
Yeah, if you
Now,
want. Yeah.
Panasonic and Totem just released the Zen Rider. Now, what the Zen Rider is an electric bike that has a battery pack on it that stores energy from you pedaling. And then when you want to, just cruise control, you could just switch to electric mode and just cruise around. I feel like this is an amazing concept because you have like bikes that are loud, but this is an eco-friendly way for no noise pollution because, then again, some of us like noise. I feel like as a child in my mountain bike, I used to get those Coke cans and I would put it by the wheel so it makes like the sound.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But I feel like this is an eco-friendly way of driving a bike. Sometimes you have to ride long ways from all the Sandy Point to Frigate Bay. So it would be an easy thing to use electric when you want it and also pedal around.
Yeah, it would be great. And I think it only makes sense, as I said, within the Caribbean region for us to have, any kind of electronic device, any kind of device that removes the whole powered by gas concept,
and actually, Mr. Neil, I am glad you brought that up because I was just going to come into the concept of cars in general, but it seems that every single brand company when it comes to cars or automotive is switching to electric.
Yeah.
And Ford just invested $20 billion to get all their vehicles into electric.
You see, Elon has started a trend. And so Elon has changed the whole game.
Right.
Because before him, you had electric cars. They were there before. But it wasn't like what it is now. You didn't have electric cars can move from zero, to a few seconds.
Right, especially like Elon's Model S Plaid, which is like 0 to 100 in 1.6 seconds.
So, it's really, really fast. So you didn't have that. And then the electric cars used to have this old look, this outdated look. And so he came along and changed the design the feel, and then fit it into what the future is supposed to look like. So by doing that, he captured the market. I know all of these companies
are trying to compete.
Yeah, they want to get a piece of the pie.
And I feel like it's
so that's what is
also
happening
a
now.
good way to switch from using fossil fuels.
Of course, yeah. It's always a good way to get rid of that. I'm a strong believer that I do not think that we should be using anything that is going to harm the environment.
Pollution.
To that
Right.
degree.
Because I mean, if the entire world's fossil fuels are gone, we're kind of doomed as well, because the Earth's gonna heat up, carbon dioxide is gonna increase, well, greenhouse gases are gonna increase, and on top of that, our atmosphere is gonna start crumbling down.
Yeah.
So it'll be best for the switch, and I'm actually quite surprised how quick the switch is happening, because just 2 episodes ago we spoke about how Dodge, which is also Dodge is switching to electric. Ford is now switching to electric. We also spoke about how Range Rover also switching to electric. So there's a bunch of companies switching to electric right now, and they're all aiming for 2023, 24, and 25 to switch completely.
Is Mustang said they're going to do 2025 because they have a lot of customers that wants
Muscat, the electric Mustang version.
Yeah. So a lot of them pull back, a lot of them still sticking to the plan, and sooner or later you're gonna be full electric.
And thing is, I think there are some persons who are strong believers that an electric car wouldn't give you the same feel as an engine-based car,
I mean,
which is quite true. But at the same time, I feel like you could get the same
You get the
power.
same.
You get the same.
I think I saw an electric car that I didn't know it was one because how it sounded. It sounded like it has a roaring engine, just like when you're revving.
You mean the BMW?
But it was, I'm not sure which one, but it was a pre-installed sound.
Yeah.
To give the driver the feel that, because general electric cars are very quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to capture that, they had the sound recorded, and so once you accelerate to hear the sound, like the sound of the engine, but it's not really the engine.
It's just the
It's just
speakers.
pre-record sound, yeah.
I feel like there's a BMW i8, because I think that's
Perhaps,
the first
could
car I
be.
heard that kind of sound.
Oh yeah, one more thing. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight for me when it comes to our cars that we want to get as well.
Alright.
Because at the time when we get ourselves set in, the might on the road will be restricting.
Yeah, there might be a possibility that in the future, very near future, by 2025, 26, most countries in the world might introduce a new law that bans fossil fuel based cars on the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's gonna take some time, but
Yeah, but it's definitely possible.
It's possible. It's gonna take some time because a lot of investment is going on in it.
Right.
Look on the gas stations. Gas stations, they depend on it. You mean that they would have to change their entire business model somehow.
That's true.
So to
I
accommodate
mean,
that.
you could have electric bases.
I mean,
of
Like how
course,
Tesla
of course.
has their bases.
Yes, I'm saying you
everywhere.
have to change the whole business model. But no, they're looking at what is right now versus, and also supply that demand of what is right now.
Right.
But once they start to change over, they're gonna change the business model. Or you're gonna have,
Definitely.
and for those who don't want to change the business model, there are other passionate IT guys who are coming on the scene who's gonna push to have those done. You never know. We might have the first, supercharged center in St. Kitts once you begin to have these cars. Yeah, coming in.
Most definitely.
I mean,
And also, I'm very curious to how these companies are coming up with some innovative ideas for their cars. For example, the BMW iX Flow, which is a newly introduced car during CES, which is color changing.
Yeah, I think I saw it.
With just the click of the remote.
Yeah.
And you could actually put
But-
patterns on it.
Yeah, but is that new though? Because
It's kind of an old concept, but this one is more, you could design patterns. So let's say if I want to, I can put IIT on one side, Escanor on the other side, and I could just drive, and it's going to show that as I'm moving. Or I can put like an animation and so
on
forth.
it, yeah.
So I'm like, so I was watching the video, the whole documentary on this, and it's a pretty amazing concept because they are fine fibers that are hair-like going right across the entire car. That's able to produce between their deep black or the white color. So I feel like if most companies get the same thing, it's gonna be a game changer, especially for like advertisements and so forth. You know, imagine instead of wrapping the whole car, you could just design something on your app and just go.
And that's it.
Oh, I just had some ideas. We need like a car fully orange, and then IIT in white.
Creativity.
See Mr. is thinking.
I think we should do that.
He's like, not a bad idea.
We were at a business meeting last night, so it was very, very nice. You know how nice it is to sit down and begin to throw ideas around. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I get excited once you talk, and you begin to talk about development, research, innovation. And so it was pretty cool last night. And so the whole concept of reinventing a lot of things came to mind. So we were there throwing around ideas, and we were talking about even cars, in the investments in that area. So the idea came up.
Rest in peace for that E8.
But I feel like I don't think you're the only person in that. I feel like I'm also as well, because every time we come up with like ideas for different things, it's just like it's an outburst of emotions that I have. It's like I'm excited, too excited, overwhelmingly excited, because I'm like, we can do this now, we can do this then. I mean, you should know this. I'm always ever since when was it? From when we started with Eskinare in the conference room, all around.
Yeah. I mentioned that last night too.
It's quite intriguing, and these concepts that are going around right now, I feel like they're not here to stay. They're here to evolve.
They're going to evolve, and that is why with technology you can't have this concept of something staying at the same stage.
Right.
It's not gonna happen.
Because we just had a conversation right before you entered. Because Samsung is announcing their new lineups on February 9th. And it seems like Apple is going to compete with it and also send a few of their lineups for this spring as well.
So it's going to be very hectic, I could tell you that.
But that's not all. Right after that, I just looked it up. Huawei, Xiaomi, Oneplus, and Redmi are also going to be dropping the phones.
It's been a while since it's heard anything from OnePlus.
OnePlus actually dropped something. I think it was the OnePlus Rollable phone.
Rollable? That's the first I'm hearing that.
Let's see. I believe it was OnePlus Rollable, and I did send you a video about that. OnePlus Rollable. Let me see. How do you spell rollable? I can't pronounce. Oh yeah, it is the OnePlus rollable phone. Now, I'm quite intrigued with how the concept is, because you could just roll it in and out to extend however much you want. So I'm just thinking like there might be a time where you just have a phone that's about 52 inches. You know, Miss Neil, 52 inches, pull up a TV, pop up. That's not a bad idea. A pop-up TV.
Well, the technology is there. Samsung has the technology to, to make the screens as thin as plastic. They have TVs like that out there. So
actually,
you just paste it on the wall like it's a wallpaper.
Sooner or later, it's not going to be plastic anymore. It's going to be air, so you can be like touching. Like the same.
You mean
holograms.
Holograms.
Yes, holograms.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, there is actually a company that's researching on that right now. I forget the name every time, but when I remember, I might write it down for the next show. But this company actually is trying to base holograms through actual motion. So, but only fault with theirs is that they need a motion cap device. So it's like something like Leap Motion, Connect, or something like that connects your fingers to the camera, to the base, and that allows you to mess around with the objects through the device. But their camera-based system allows a hologram device, a dome, that shows everything right outside, but the dome is completely transparent, so it seems like it's just hovering there. So when you move around, it seems like you're actually touching the object. Like you're moving around the object in real space, when in reality it's just a transparent dome that allows you to put your hand through, because it's a kind of, it's not like a solid dome, it is more of a cloth like dome, so you can just put your hand through and like move around things. And I feel like that concept is amazing, but at the same time I see a few flaws that could be worked on to it. And that's where improvement comes.
Right, yeah, that's where improvement comes in. Make it better and better.
Right? I have some ideas, but it's like I have the idea, the concept, but I don't know the middle path to it, to reach to the concept. So I have their idea, then I have my idea to improvise on it, and then the middle path is just blank right now. Because I just started researching on it last week.
So, solutions come with time.
Right?
Comes with
So,
time.
you know, like this, the development life cycles.
Right.
See, I remember
Life,
college days.
yeah. As a matter of fact, I said that because I think we just started that with year 1 or year 2.
Yeah, year 1 right next to you. You can ask him.
System development life cycle.
Yeah.
The life cycle of a system, how it's developed.
Actually, I was checking on that last night, interestingly, because by the way, for any of our Asian viewers, especially Chinese viewers, Happy New Year's to you. Today's Chinese New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year as well.
I just remembered that because I was thinking of games. And the reason I'm thinking of games is because Chinese New Year's always brings the biggest discounts in games.
Okay.
And Steam and Epic Games decided to drop the best of best offers for us.
I mean,
I'm just gonna say this, me, myself, and a bunch of my friends have been on Steam for the past 2-3 days, ever since the sale started. Because some games like Assassin's Creed or like Call of Duty and so on, that's like $60 or $80.
Far Cry as
it's
well.
going out for like $4, $5.
Oh.
I mean, who wouldn't want a $4 game that instead of paying $60?
I mean, $2, you know. So
Yeah, even $2. There's actually a game that me and Avril got, which is called Stick Fight. It's literally stick characters fighting, but it's so the physics in the game is so
Well,
buggy.
if it's like, because I used to see a long time ago they had this like stickman fighting, and they
Is that colored Stickman? Yeah.
the same thing. Okay.
about like 5 or 6 of our crew that's bite one time.
Yes. We just sent a message in our Discord server,
I was like,
and
yeah.
immediately everyone in the server just bought it, and we're like, okay, let's hit it tonight. Snail, this was probably the best thing for us to purchase because I think the game originally is $15, but we got it for like $2.
Hold on, I could check it right now.
And it's these games that are normally actually
And
co-op.
do you get the license or it's the installation version
meaning
to install? I mean, is it like you get a license key to access the game?
well, once you buy it on Steam, the license gets applied
Is it a
instantly.
web-based game or?
No, it's a downloadable.
It's a downloadable,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay, that's good.
So Steam is like a hosting service for all the games, and once you purchase something there, the license gets applied immediately. Or alternatively, if you go to like GameStop or somewhere and purchase the game, and they give you the license code, you could enter the code and also get the game that way. So you have multiple ways.
But yeah, it was $6 and we bought it for $2.49. So it was that cheap.
And there was actually a next game that I got. I feel like you'll be interested because it's
Which one?
based off Naruto and so on.
Oh,
It's called Jump Force. It's a fighting game, but it's with anime characters. The game's original price is $60,
yeah, no, it's
but we got it for
literally
$5.
Wait, yeah, we got it for $6.
Yeah, $6.
It's $6. So literally,
So it's 90% off.
It's
It's $6.
You're right. The original price is $60.
60. Oh.
yeah. So that's
So
crazy.
every game is going on sale right now on Steam, and I think the sale ends on February 3rd, which is Thursday.
But the thing is, right now, it's between Steam and Epic Games.
Yeah, because Epic Games does have a few games
That are cheaper.
Cheaper
than
than
Steam,
Steam.
and Steam has a few games that are cheaper than Epic Games. So you have to.
You gotta.
Best thing to do is just open both and just
Search.
compare.
Yeah,
compare
compare both of
everything.
Compare both of them. Okay.
because we did see Rainbow Six Siege, a game, a real life shooter that is $10 on Steam but $7 on Epic Games.
Yeah.
But the same thing we see Hitman 3 for $15 on Epic Games but for $10 on Steam. So you have to just compare and check. But I think the best thing for all of our viewers right now, I think most of them are young. You guys are going to be playing games, especially Call of Duty. For you guys, Call of Duty is actually on sale. And the whole bundle is on sale. If you guys have $40, you're going to get every single game. Same goes for Assassin's Creed. Same goes for Hitman.
Don't let me search now.
Just Cause.
Don't
What
let
are
me
the other
search.
ones? Far Cry.
Yeah, Far Cry. The whole bundle for Far Cry as well. From the first one.
Yeah, the first one to the very last one, which is New Dawn. And Far Cry also announced their 6th chapter.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
This month has been games.
This month is the month.
For games. I don't know about tech. Games have been popping everywhere. And also, I believe it was announced that a few changes are going to be coming to tournaments with esports. I don't know much about this because I've heard it from a third-party source that I never really take information from. But the source is from The Verge. They're actually like a news thingy. I don't know how to explain it. But The Verge is, I think, you do use The Verge? The Verge?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got it from there. Apparently there's some changes coming to esports. And I'm quite interested because apparently they're going to be allowing non-team players to compete as well. But with a registration fee. Now that is something that I'm quite familiar with because I have been competing in third-party tournaments for a long time. Especially for like games like Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, Fortnite, Apex, and so on. I feel like this is the time for persons to actually get into the field of real tournaments. Because when I'm playing the third-party tournaments, you can ask Errol. I'm just, I'm thinking like a programmer. I'm like, how can I use this bug to help me? Sometimes bugs can help you. So I literally like, okay, that bug is there, cool. He cannot hit me in that corner. And I just win games like that. But when it comes to real tournaments where you're playing against other persons who think just like this, it's a whole different story. And I think that's what esports is trying to do, where they allow persons who are not an official team to actually compete for a chance to be part of an official team. So, Mr. Neil, are you going to be competing? Actually, not. I take the back. Mr. Neil is the person to make a team. Mr. Neil,
Competed.
Yeah. Put me in a team.
Come on, put a team together.
Yeah,
Who knows? That might happen.
Mr. Neil, I can definitely 100%. I'll guarantee you right now, I am probably the best player in the world.
Nah, you. Even that you.
I'm probably the best player in the world for rock, paper, scissors.
Oh. I was thinking something else, but okay.
Mr. Neil knows this because every time he gives me or Treadle some work,
Yeah.
we do not do the work for the first 10 minutes. We rock, paper, scissors it until we can decide who does what. And that's what I'm saying. Rock, paper, scissors. I think there's a game also for it.
Wait, a tournament? No, I don't think so. I doubt that. I mean, for Uno, that's a vibe, yeah.
Yeah, screw Uno.
Oh.
Actually, screw Uno. I'm playing with some friends.
It's toxic.
I'm playing with some friends. I have 2 cards left. You know how Uno goes, right? I have 2 cards left. I drop the last card. I say Uno. +4, +4, reverse back to you. +4, +4, +2, reverse back to you. +2, change the color, reverse back to me.
It ruins friendships, I could tell you that.
It does ruin friendships.
It is.
Definitely does.
Stay away from it.
Yeah.
Yes, if you want a friendship to last forever, stay away from that game. Stay away from the game called Overcooked. Mr. Neil, I am not a chef. I can't cook. But
Granted.
I will tell you this. This game called Overcooked, anyone plays this will ruin relationships.
I mean, Overcooked
And-
2 is out.
Overcooked 3 is coming out.
Oh, damn.
And definitely, if you are married, if you're in a relationship, do not play it with
away
your
from it.
significant other. Because it will ruin your relationship. 100%. And I'm saying this because this game actually made me go insane. Matter of fact, if you guys want to see it, it's on my YouTube channel, Crazy Tip Gaming. Shameless plug. But yeah, so this month has been for games, and I'm quite excited to see what February holds in for us. Because there is a couple of announcements that's come through, especially with the announcements of iPhone and Samsung's releasing their newer products. Also, Asus is going to be releasing their new products as well.
Okay.
Now, I think the main thing about this month would have to be Apple, because they're releasing the iPhone SE 3, and along with that, they will be announcing some teasers and sneak peeks to their other products, such as their earbuds that has no, not the earbuds, the AirPods have the long stem.
Yeah.
It's a stemless AirPod. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how that's gonna.
Oh, so
play.
they're switching to that now.
Yeah.
So this is mostly called a earbud, but I think they're gonna rename it since there's a bunch of companies that have it like that.
Yeah.
So
It's called AirPods, but I wonder what they're gonna call it. AirPod.
because the reason why they say earpods is because of the length and
Right.
the box itself as well. So, I mean,
Airship.
oh wow.
Looks like a spaceship without the stem.
Airship.
Airship. It's a flagship from Apple.
I mean,
My jokes are horrible.
what? I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm probably screwing with you. But in the end, this month's going to be holding a lot of things, and our next episode is actually on February 15th, which is the day after, Valentine's Day, the day for business. I'm going to be running my business. If anyone wants any teddy bears or anything, I'm for sale. I'm just kidding. Wait, I'm for sale. No.
Whoa.
That's so wrong.
Damn.
I mean, I have teddy bears for sale, which is also not right because I don't have any right now. I need to get some. But it's a day for business, as I like to say. Listen, you like say it like that? It's a day for business.
I see this as another day.
Yeah, I say it's a day for business. You know why?
Yeah.
That's the day probably everyone's going to try spend money.
Because a lot of
And
people,
they don't even mind the price. They would spend money.
I mean, if they love the
So
person,
you
they care about the
could
person.
buy something for $10, a teddy bear for $10, and sell it to someone for $200, and they're going to buy it.
That's true. I ain't gonna deny that.
So I feel like it's a day for business. So, Mr. Neil, so we should have some
IITA.
IITA merch,
Some merch.
some Valentine's Day merch. We have the shop manager
I
in
know
the studio.
SKNRA has a plan.
Right. But we're gonna go in
Some merch.
alphabetical order. So IITA has some.
So you guys,
we have some teddy bears in the store.
merch, we're good.
Yeah, coming soon.
Yeah, we have some teddy bears in the store. If you guys want to check it out, you can always check out our YouTube channel where videos should be going up. Hopefully.
And remind
Hopefully.
and remind the students who are doing CXC that past papers are available. I just remember that because I was in a class.
Yes.
I was in a class and I said to one of the student, "Hey, past papers are on Skills Academy," and they were like, "What? I didn't know that."
Oh my.
Wait.
Yeah.
Remember the time where
So they thought it was just IT past papers. So I said,
Oh,
no,
no.
it's for
no.
every subject.
We have IIT on Skills Academy.tech has past papers for CXC and CAPE for a variety of subjects. Actually, a majority of subjects.
Majority of the subjects.
And we have past papers all the way dating to 2003. So if you guys want to check it out, it's all for free. Get it now. The URL is skillsacademy.tech. I sound like a marketer. I am a marketer, after all.
Yeah. So we have papers from 2003 up to 2020.
We have 2019. Wait, we have 2021?
2021? No.
No, we have up to 2020.
2020, yeah.
But I remember something that when Dr. did the situation like that. Remember the time we were checking a report and a message come through. The 60 past paper are free? I was like,
Yeah, so the past papers are free. Just go and download them.
I
They're
was
free.
just laughing. I was like,
Just download the past papers. A person started, they have to pay for the past papers. Like, no.
Oh, no.
Just go and download them.
It's
we
all
don't
for
pay for
free.
paper.
It's
So we
your
have a very
one-stop
large
solution for
inventory.
CXC. It's your one-stop solution for CXC.
Yeah, it's a very large inventory, so they can get it. So I just remember that while you're talking about this shop.
Of course. And also, while you're at it, if you have a significant other or anyone, we are going to be having some Valentine's Day stuff, like teddy bears, some pens, and so on. So if you want to check it out, you can always check out our shop, which is on skillsacademy.tech. Once again, skillsacademy.tech.store. Check it out. And yeah. And also, let me not forget to mention SKNRA, the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association, will be hosting Cupid's Note on 13th of this month, well, February. I keep forgetting the month's name. Because, I mean, I'm still kind of living in January. January kind of flew this year. This
Yeah,
month.
it happened so quickly.
This year, I'm kind of still on January 1st. I still feel like New Year's just passed. Yeah, sigh. But, guys, let me say this right now. Cupid's Note is going to be hosted by St. Kitts Nevis Robotics Association Valentine's Day pop-up performances. Now, let's make it a day you'll never forget. Our special Valentine's Day offer includes any song from our catalog done through steel pan, violin, saxophone, and vocalist. The date is, take notes, February 13th from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Now, the prices range from $50 to $65 EC, not USD, guys, EC. Now, you can always contact us at 869-762-0002. Whoa, I can't read. 0025. No, 0023. Oh my God.
Wow.
It's 869-762-0023 or 869-767-3336. You guys can call us and make some booking if you want some, special performance for your significant other, just to surprise them. Now, more information for this has been posted on our website, which is sknra.org, or also on our social media pages, which is sknra. Did I just say sknra.org again?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. Our social media page, which is sknra or SKN Robotics Association or St. Kitts Nevis Robotics Association. Now, of course, unfortunately, it's the end of time.
Ready?
Damn, that was
I was just
fast.
saying that. I was like, already?
Flash.
Damn. All right, it's like Flash. Mr. Neil, I blame you.
Right.
You came late.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
unfortunately.
You came late and you make the time go
Dude,
through.
I was so tired.
Ringing on the phone. I'm like,
Yeah,
I knocked out. Yeah, I knocked out because I had a very long meeting today. So, so, yeah.
But you see,
Oh, and I begin to read a new book, so that's the other thing.
oh, you're writing a new book.
Now, reading a new book.
oh.
Oh, you're
Well,
reading a
I'm
new book.
reading.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
working on the new textbook, but that's
Oh.
for next conversation.
Well, if you guys want to hear more about Dr. Neil's new book, tune in next week. Well, why do I keep saying next week? Next episode, which is on 15th of February. And until then, let's just say one more time with promo plug. Tune in every other Tuesday on 98.9 Win FM to join us as we uncover the various realms within IT and STEAM. We also go live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch at Win Media SKN. Let's Talk IT is also available on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Pocket Casts, and Radio Public and Spotify. Now, to be updated on everything SKNRA, check out our socials, which are Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Flickr, and LinkedIn at SKNRA, the St. Kitts Nevis Robotics Association, or SKN Robotics Association on YouTube. Now, to be updated on everything IITAE, let's check out our socials, which are Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at IITAE or IITLTD. Now, a big, massive shout out to our sponsors, which are SKNRA, the St. Kitts Nevis Robotics Association, IITAE, the International Information Technology Academy of Excellence, and TDC. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace out. Oh my, peace out. Guys,
Wait,
say
what?
something.
See ya.
See you.
All right. How do I change the music now? Tick tock. I can't find my music.
Struggle is real.
Right?
Amen.
Now the viewers are going to be watching me just
Struggling away.
scroll. Oh, oh wow! I'm so blind. I can't read English, Mr. Neil. Teach me English now. I see Let's Talk IT right there. I'm scrolling down. See you guys in the next episode, February 15th. Mark the date. See you guys. Peace out.
Join us on Win FM every other Tuesday for Let's Talk IT from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. to hear our hosts, Naeem Richardson and Janiqua Esdale, speak about different aspects of social media, technology, and STEM advancements in youth. Tune in, ask questions, and Let's Talk IT. Brought to you by the St. Kitts Nevis Robotics Association.
Enjoy the convenience of getting all your documents in one place. At the TDC Copy and Print Center on 4th Street in Basse-Terre, we do just that. We offer document formatting, graphic design, and copy and print services. Our team of professionals truly understand all your needs, whether it be administrative, professional, academic, or personal. You bring it, we deliver it with quality every time. Visit the TDC Copy and Print Center today in the TDC Mall on 4th Street in Basse-Terre or call 465-2511. Your copy and print specialists are waiting to serve you.
Hey, how was your day? Glad you could join us today. We got it with no time to play, with no time to wait, so we're gonna keep up the pace. Hey, most likely, y'all don't know about IT. I mean, like, most of the old folks, they don't know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Today we're talking IT.
Yeah, okay, hey, yeah.
Today we're talking IT.
Yeah, alright, ooh,
We're gonna keep it live.
Okay.
Learning here is likely.
Hey.
When we're talking IT. IT.
yeah, hey,
Today we're talking IT.
know your computers, this for the viewers.
Today we're talking IT.
We attituders, we got the humor, yeah.
Today we're talking IT.
okay.
Learning here is likely.
Learn to hear is likely, so